Hello, everyone out there in YouTube land. Welcome back to Diego Knows. I, of course, am Diego. And today I'm going to finish my review of Dirty Dancing, okay? What the fuck did I just watch? All right, what the fuck was this abortion that I just spent my, what, a good 2 weeks now reviewing? Okay, it's finally over. Thank fucking God. I can talk about the conclusion, and then I can fucking wipe my ass with this shit. All right, Dirty Dancing from 1987. Okay, now I know I've talked a lot of shit here. Okay, obviously it's Chick-Flick destruction. There's a reason. This segment is called Chick-Flick destruction because I destroy these fucking chick flicks that you love so fucking well. Now every once in a while there is a chick flick that I do like. That's actually very good. I already did a review of that one, Till There Was You. Okay, look at that review. Okay, yes, that ended up being a piece of shit too, but at least I still enjoyed it. Okay, at least I still enjoyed it. At least I explained why I enjoyed it. Okay, I didn't, give you some bullshit answer. It's a great fucking movie. It's the best rom-com of all time. I didn't fucking do that. Okay, it was shitty too. Not as bad as this. It was shitty too, but I still liked it. Okay, and I explained to you why I liked it. Okay, so that's the thing right there. Okay, this one I can't explain to you why I liked it because it sucks. Okay, there are some good things here. Don't get me wrong. It's not the worst romantic movie I've seen. Okay, it's just a lot of shit here that's not believable, not plausible. The script, it just fucking sucks. Okay, this script is fucking horrible. It's all over the fucking place. Okay, and if you don't have a good script, you can't act your way out of a bad script. You can't direct your way out of a bad script. Okay, if the story fucking sucks, the foundation sucks. It can't support the rest of the narrative. You see what I mean? And in this movie, they took too many shortcuts. Eleanor Bergstein, this bitch who fucking wrote this movie, okay, based on her own experiences in the Catskill Mountains as a kid, when her doctor dad, used to drive her over there, and she used to fuck all the poor blue-collared employees that worked there. Yeah, back then, she basically wrote about that, okay? And she made a lot of shortcuts in here just to get the story going, but you can't do that, okay? A lot of the stuff that happens in here is fan fiction. This is like she just always happens, baby always just happens to be at the right place at the right time, you know? And I'm pretty sure that for Eleanor, that's not exactly how it happened for her. I'm pretty sure that she went out of her way to get involved into other people's lives, that she went out of her way, to take those lessons, that she got fascinated with the dirty dancing and stuff, and she wanted to learn how to do that, and she pursued it. I'm pretty sure in real life that's what happened, okay? And I'm pretty sure that she didn't fucking love all the guys that she was boning out there that her dad didn't know about, okay? But I think in this movie, they made it so that she just happened to walk into it. She kind of just fell into dancing, she just happened to be at the right place at the right time. She just overheard the right conversation being spoken. She just happened to meet somebody who fucking told her everything that was none of her fucking business. People kept doing that throughout this entire course, the entire course of the fucking movie. It begins that way and it ends that way, okay? And this is just not plausible. It's not believable, okay? The fact that so many people would treat their guests, and I've worked in food and beverage, okay? I've worked in hotels before, okay? You don't treat your guests this way, okay? You don't do this with your guests, not if you want to keep your job. Okay, now the whole reason that we got characters like Johnny and Penny and Billy in there, okay, these are the poor non-Jewish people that work there. The whole reason they're there is because they're poor, because they have to be there. They have to work. They have to fucking kiss the ass of the rich Jewish people that stay there at this resort. Because if they don't, they'll lose their job, and they can't afford to lose their job. That's the whole motivating factor of these characters. Okay, but yet it doesn't explain why these characters keep constantly putting their job on the line, keep risking their job for stupid reasons. It's not like they're even doing it for a good reason. They're just doing it because they're fucking horny. Billy volunteers all this information to Baby, okay, because he wants to fuck her. And she has no interest in him. But he keeps doing it anyway. Like, what the fuck? He risks his job showing her around places that she's not allowed to go because the guests are not allowed to hang out in the same common areas as the employees. But he keeps doing it throughout the whole fucking movie. He keeps volunteering information, telling her shit that's none of her fucking business. Telling her who got who pregnant and who's dating who. And all like, what the fuck, dude? This is none of your fuck. You can't be talking to your guests this way. This is none of their fucking business. Just shit like that, and fucking Baby's always standing there and she's hiding in the shadows and overhearing Max Kellerman talk to his waiters about what girls they can fuck and what girls they can't fuck. And, this is none of her fucking business. She's standing there in front of her dad while Max is telling her dad, okay, about the guys that work there that fuck all the girls, all the women, while their husbands are back in New York. You know, like she has no business over here in that conversation. You know, and she's just standing right there listening to everything. Like, what the fuck, you know? When one of the middle-aged women, Vivian, you know, when she goes up to Johnny to tell him, hey, listen, you know, my husband's not going to be there tonight, you know, so you can fuck me, you know, I got it all arranged, you know. Baby's right there, fucking 7 feet away, listening in to the entire conversation. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man? This shit doesn't happen in real life. It's just fucking annoying as fuck, okay? And that's just 3 instances. There's other shit going on here, too. You know, fucking, you know, a baby just happens to be in the empty fucking kitchen when Neil is there and she notices Penny on the floor crying, you know, about something. But Neil doesn't notice it, but baby notices it. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. This is just stupid. This is stupid fucking shit. Anyway, I'm Diego. I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view. I'm going to need coffee for this one. Holy shit. I'm going to give you a straight man's point of view here. We're going to finish up this fucking movie. That's the point of view you never got when you watch this with your girlfriends and your gay friends and your fucking slumber parties when you're holding hands and singing fucking Kumbaya. Yeah, that shit. No, you didn't get this point of view. You're going to get it now. And I'm going to give it to you straight up, baby, with no lube. No lube. Now, the real question you need to ask yourself is, can you handle it? Can you handle the truth? I don't think you can. In fact, I know you can't. I know you can't, all right? But you're going to get it anyway. You're going to get it anyway, okay? I am not going to bullshit here. I'm going to tell you the honest to God fucking truth. What your dad should have told you, what your brother should have told you, what your boyfriend should have told you, what your husband should have told you. I'm going to fucking tell you the truth about this shit from a straight man's point of view, okay? For a fucking change, yeah. How you like them apples? All right. Now, where we left off last time. Okay, yeah, so that's going on here. Okay, so yes, so Jake fucking talked to fucking Bobby Gould, who supposedly got fucking Penny pregnant, although I personally believe that it could have been Johnny that got her pregnant. Anyway, who gives a shit, right? She had a fucking back alley abortion, which went wrong, so Jake Hausman, that's baby's dad, he's a surgeon, he had to go in there and save her fucking life, okay, blah, blah, blah. You know, for some reason, he thinks that it was Johnny Castle, the dance instructor, the 25-year-old, I'm sorry, yeah, the 25-year-old dance instructor who's really 34, okay, who's been fucking his 17-year-old daughter baby. He thinks that Johnny is the one that got Penny pregnant, okay, and nobody corrected him on that thought. Nobody confirmed to him that, no, it actually wasn't Johnny. It was actually Bobby over there. You know, the guy that's trying to fuck your other daughter? Yeah, it was the one that you like so much. Yeah, it was actually him that did it, okay? Nobody fucking tells him that, even though that's what anyone with their fucking common sense would have done, okay, but he thinks Johnny did it, and nobody corrected him, you know, so, you know, so yeah, so that's going on here, and he's there, okay, and he goes up to Bobby Gould, okay, and like I said, he does not know that Bobby's the one that got Penny pregnant, all right, and he gives him a letter of recommendation because Bobby's going to Yale Medical School. That's right, he works at the Kellerman Estates, okay, but he doesn't need to work there, he's just there to get laid, okay, like I said, he goes to Yale Medical School, he's a rich Jewish guy, just like fucking Jake Hausman, okay, and so Jake wants to help him out while he's in medical school. He gives him a letter of recommendation, okay, which is what Bobby wanted. It's the whole reason he was kissing up to fucking, to Jake's other daughter, Lisa, the one with the big titties, actually the sexy one in this fucking movie, not Baby. Baby's got that fucking paper bag fucking face, so that fucking hawk nose of hers. But anyway, yeah, so he's been trying to fuck Lisa, but he blew that because she walked into his bungalow while he was fucking Vivian, this middle-aged woman that got pissed off at Johnny for Johnny didn't fuck her, he fucked Baby instead, so she decided to fuck Bobby instead, okay? And he did. Of course, what do you always do when you've got a woman in your fucking bed, you know? You always leave your door unlocked. That way the first thing anyone notices when they open the door, okay, even accidentally, even if it's not the fucking Lisa, you know, the first thing you're going to see is him fucking Vivian, okay? And that's what happened at the exact same moment that Lisa was about to give up her ass to Bobby, okay? And then she sees that, she realizes that Bobby's an asshole. Like, you're any better, Lisa, the way you treat your fucking sister, okay? And so, yeah, so that happens. So she's mad at Bobby now, okay? But, of course, what does she do? She does not tell her dad that she caught Bobby with another woman. So Jake still thinks that Bobby is a good guy. Nobody tells him shit. You know, Baby's supposed to love her dad so much. That's her favorite. Until she met Johnny, that was her favorite man in the whole world. And nobody fucking tells Jake shit. He's a fucking dumb for a surgeon. He's a dumbass. Okay, so Lisa, of course, didn't tell. Nobody tells anyone anything in this fucking family. Okay, So he went up there to give Bobby the letter of recommendation that he wanted, okay? Not knowing that he was cheating on his daughter with fucking a married woman, and that his other daughter is screwing Johnny. But he already knew that. But he has no concerns of whether Johnny is going to get his daughter Baby pregnant or not, like he got Penny pregnant. He doesn't care. Wow, what good parenting. And the mom? Do you even know the mom's name? Of course you fucking don't. I don't even know the mom's name because she doesn't do shit in this whole fucking movie. She's just there. She plays golf. Yeah, I know that. Jake Housen's more concerned that his wife is going to cheat on him with fucking Arnold Palmer than actually fucking be a fucking parent. Oh my fucking god. All right, yeah. Well, in case you wanted to know, the mom's name is Marjorie. Marjorie Houseman, okay? And she doesn't do a goddamn thing this whole fucking movie. All right. So that's going on, all right. Of course, what happens in this movie, volunteer information. So Bobby volunteers to Jake Houseman that he's actually the one that got Penny pregnant, but he's not even sure if it's his because you know how these fucking sluts around here are. They're going to pin it on anybody. Anybody here with over $100 in their fucking bank account, they're going to make him the dad, and they're just going to fucking pin it on him. You know how these fucking little fucking, these resort sluts are. You know, come on, man. You've had your experience. You were my age once. Come on, you know what's going on here. Okay, that kind of shit, all right? That fucking male chauvinistic fucking patriarchy shit that we don't see in movies anymore, but it's here. It's only here to make him the bad guy, okay? Now, I'm not going to go at length about Bobby. I already talked a lot about Bobby Gould in these videos here, okay? But he's an asshole. There's a lot of assholes in this movie, and it's not just Bobby Gould, okay? So anyway, so now Jake gets all self-righteous and indignant, and he takes the fucking letter of recommendation away and walks away from him, all right? Because now he realized that it was Bobby Gould, the guy that was trying to fuck his other daughter, okay, is the one that got Penny pregnant, okay? And then refused to pay for the abortion. That's the real sin here. It's not that he got her pregnant, okay? It's that he refused to pay for the abortion. That's the real crime. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. All right. So that happens. All right. He takes the letter back, okay? And then we see Max Kellerman talking to Tito Suarez, the Cuban band leader there, and telling them how fucking, the Catskill Mountains Estates, where this movie takes place, the Kellerman Estates, okay, and the Catskill Mountains, which is a big Jewish neighborhood, where a lot of Jewish people from New York, Manhattan and stuff, Massachusetts, Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, they're all right there. A lot of Jews in that area, they like to go vacation in the summer. Back in the 60s they did. Mostly it was in the 40s and 50s, but in the 1960s it started to die down, like when this movie takes place, 1963. Okay, well, Max Kellerman's talking about how, the kids today, they don't want to go with their parents out to fucking hang out in the Catskill Mountains at the resorts there and learn how to fucking do the foxtrot and shit. These kids today, they don't want to do that shit. They want to go to fucking Europe, 22 countries, in 3 days, that's what they want to do. And he's true, he's predicting the future here, which I thought that was kind of cool because it just reminds you that this movie is a time capsule. It takes place at a specific moment in time that will never come back to that again. This is before Kennedy got assassinated. This is before the Beatles showed up, This is a long time ago, okay? Before the world changed and all that kind of shit, right? So I thought that was actually kind of cool. And then they do the final song, where everyone's up there singing the chorus, and then and of course you got the good-looking fucking dancers that are pissed off at their lives because they're standing in the back while the rich Jewish people are up there on stage singing. And you can tell by the crowd, okay, the all-Jewish crowd that's sitting there all dressed up all nice and shit, they're all fucking bored out their fucking mind watching these people like Neil Kellerman up there on stage singing some stupid-ass fucking final season song. I guess it's an annual thing. They do it every year. It's boring as fuck. It belongs to the 1940s, but obviously it's 1963, okay? So the kids are fucking just bored out of their fucking mind, you can tell, okay? And so are the dancers, okay, who are just back there, the entertainers, the poor, blue-collared, good-looking poor people that work there, that like to dirty dance, smoke cigarettes, do weed, and fuck, and give each other fucking HIV, herpes, because HIV wasn't around back then. Yeah, those people are back there all pissed off about how good-looking and poor they are, okay? And then all of a sudden Johnny shows up. Now, Johnny already left, okay? Here we told Dr. Houseman, Jake, without telling him that I did not get Penny pregnant, but I might have gotten your daughter pregnant. He didn't tell him that shit. He just fucking tried to fucking stick up for baby and tell her how great she is and how her farts smell like roses. Anyway, he left because he got fired, but he came back. He comes back here through the door. Everybody recognizes, all the dancers are, hey, Johnny's back. And he just marches. He's there in his fucking, his black fucking t-shirt, his black fucking pants, his black fucking loafers, his black leather motorcycle jacket, He just walks in there. Sorry, it's not a t-shirt, it was a collared shirt, but it's open all the way to his fucking, open all the way to his fucking chest down there, okay? All the way down to his fucking navel. It's all the way open like that because, that's the way he rolls, I guess he was coming back from the gay bar and forgot to button it up. But anyway, he marches over to fucking Frank Houseman's table, which is where Baby is sitting and where Marjorie Houseman, that's Baby's mom, yeah, her name, okay, she's sitting there and Baby's sitting there, okay? Lisa's not sitting there because Lisa's up on stage doing some stupid ass fucking song that nobody gives a shit about, but I don't give a fuck because she looks fucking good. She got tits for days. Anyway, so he goes up there, okay, in his fucking leather jacket, and of course, once Baby sees him, I mean, she just fucking creams in her jeans like immediately, okay, and Jake's looking at him, what are you doing here, and he says, no one puts Baby in a corner. Yeah, that's the famous line from the movie. Nobody puts Baby in a corner. And then he grabs Baby by the arm, picks her up off the family table, and walks with her to the fucking main stage. Yeah. Okay, and nobody stops him. Okay, Jake tries to get up to do something, but fucking Marjorie puts her hand on his shoulder, and it has him fucking sit your ass back fucking down, you piece of shit fucking dad, you. Anyway, so he marches with Baby in hand, and then he marches up to the top of the fucking stage, okay, interrupts the whole fucking chorus, okay, because by this time, Max Kellerman was singing along with him. He interrupts all that fucking shit, walks right, and Max just looks at Johnny like, yeah, just like that, like he does in the whole fucking movie. All right, and so Johnny goes up there on stage with Baby. All right, so that's going on. Okay, they walk up to the stage with her. Okay, Johnny gets on stage. Okay, Johnny says he has this big fucking speech prepared. He says, "Sorry for the disruption, folks. But I always do the last dance of the season. But someone told me not to do it this year. So I'm going to do my kind of dancing with a great partner. She's not only a terrific dancer, she can do this when she forgets what to do. But she taught me that there are people willing to stand up for other people no matter what the cost, as long as her daddy pays for it. Somebody who taught me about the kind of person that I want to be. And she's only 17. And that is Frances Houseman, okay, which is Baby's real name, Frances Houseman, okay. Now, at this moment, fucking Jake has had enough. He's like, and then his wife, Marjorie, puts his hand on him, and she makes him fucking sit down. Yeah. So he can't even be a fucking husband, much less a father. All right, yeah. That's awesome. Anyway, yeah, this fucking 34-year-old is fucking his 17-year-old daughter, but that's okay with everybody except for Jake. Well, it is okay with Jake. He didn't give a shit until he brought his daughter on stage, okay? Now he gives a shit. Okay, he already knew that she was that she was fucking this guy the whole fucking movie, most of the movie. Okay, he knew about it, but he didn't probably put a stop to it or nothing. He didn't berate his daughter. He didn't fucking tell her, hey, listen, you can't be dating older guys. That kind of shit. You could ruin your future. You get fucking pregnant. No, he didn't say nothing. Said nothing. Yeah, and now he cares. Now when this punk, because that's what Johnny is, a fucking punk. Okay, now that he pulled his daughter up on stage, now he gives a shit. Now he cares, right? Get the fuck out of here. All right. So that's going on. Baby all of a sudden is left alone up on the main stage, and Johnny decides to take off his jacket because you know what's coming next, right? Now Billy, little short fucking Billy, who doesn't do a goddamn thing in this fucking movie except fucking explain to Baby a bunch of information that she has no business fucking knowing. He volunteers information about who got Penny pregnant, about that she's pregnant at all, who Johnny's dating, just stupid shit like that. How much it's going to cost for an abortion, when it's going to happen, just shit like that. Okay, that's Billy's only purpose in this whole fucking movie. All right, all because she fucking helped him carry a watermelon. Get the fuck out of here. He doesn't do a goddamn thing. And once again, the most important thing he does in this fucking movie is he puts on a fucking record on the record player there. Okay, and the record he puts on, I guess he went on a fucking time machine and went to 1986 to get this song called "I've Had the Time of My Life." Okay, by Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes. Okay, which was recorded in 1986. I guess he got in a fucking time machine. Okay, and went 23 years in the future to get this fucking record. Then he came back to 1963 and has got this record in his fucking hand and he plays it in the fucking record player. Now, how do I know it's from 1986? Because it's fucking synthesized. Okay, there was no synthesized music in 1963. Okay, takes me out of the fucking movie. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great fucking song. We've all heard I've Had the Time of My Life. It's a song from Dirty Dancing. I've had the time of my life. Yeah, we all know that fucking song. But god damn it, it sounds like a song that came out in 1986. Because it fucking did. Like, what the fuck? How the fuck did you do this? Dude, I've not seen this shit since fucking goddamn, man. You know that movie fucking First Night? I think it was A Knight's Tale with fucking Heath Ledger. Remember that? Remember that one where he's a fucking from the 1300s? He's a fucking jousting knight from the 1300s, and yet all we hear in the whole fucking movie is the Rolling Stones and classic rock. Like fucking America wasn't even fucking discovered, and we're hearing fucking classic rock. We're hearing fucking Leonard Skinner in a goddamn movie that's supposed to take place in the fucking medieval times. That's what I'm talking about. And that happens throughout this fucking movie, all right? But this scene's even worse, okay, because the characters in the movie are actually singing along to this fucking song. Now, they should have done what they did earlier. Okay, now with Lisa, with baby sister Lisa, the actress that played Lisa, I think her name was fucking Anna Drucker or something, or Jane Drucker, something like that. Okay, now obviously she's not in this movie very much. Okay, so during her downtime, they had a scene where she goes up on stage during rehearsals, okay, in the movie, when she's rehearsing a song. Okay, they didn't like the song that they picked for her, so she just wrote a song on her own. She just on the fly, she just fucking wrote it right there during her downtime. Called Honolulu Hannah, okay? And that's the song that she sings in the fucking movie. But the song sounds like a song that would have come out in the 1920s or the 1930s, you know? Think like fucking something like Ethel Merman would have sang, okay? You know, or Rudy Valley would have sang, you know? And she does it like a vaudeville act, okay? That's realistic, okay? I didn't even know that song was written in 1986. I had no idea because it sounded like something that would have been written in the 1920s. I had to look it up, and that the actress herself wrote that song. Okay, that's what they should have done here. They should have created up a great fucking song that sounded like it would have come out in 1963. That would have put me in the movie. Okay, it's been done before. That movie, That Thing You Do with Tom Hanks. Okay, and Liv Tyler. Okay, that came out in the 90s. The song in that movie, That Thing You Do, that's a song that sounds like it came out in 1963, but it was actually was first recorded in 1995. It was written in 1995 and recorded in 1995. Okay, but it sounds like a song from back. That's what they should have done here, and they did. They did. They gave us a fucking pop song from 1987. Okay, well, it was recorded in 86, came out in 87. Okay? Come on, get the fuck out of here with that noise, all right? You know, so anyway, this was actually a song. It was originally recorded by the Righteous Brothers. This song was, okay? Yeah, they were old. Oh, well, actually, yeah, he's one of the Righteous Brothers. The guy, Bill Medley, is actually one of the Righteous Brothers. That's why you recognize that deep voice, okay? Because he's one of those guys that sings, "You've lost that love and feeling." Yeah, that's him, okay? So he's the male singer. The female singer in this song is Jennifer Warren. I don't know what the fuck she did. I don't give a fuck, okay? This song came out in 1987. It was released on this fucking soundtrack. The original version, okay, that they used during this scene here, they decided not to go with that version for the movie. They used it during rehearsals, and they used it when they were filming the scene, okay? But because they hadn't recorded the Bill Medley and Jennifer Warren's version yet. That was after they wrapped up filming is when they recorded that song, and they put that in post-production into this scene, okay? So the actors didn't even know this was the version of the song that they were going to be singing and dancing to, all right? So anyway, we go into the whole fucking dance. You remember it, okay? They start doing the sexy mambo up there. It's the same dance that she did in the hotel, okay? With Johnny, okay? When she snuck off the fucking estate there and went to go do that mambo dance with Johnny because Penny had to have her fucking her back alley abortion that night, so she couldn't be there, okay? And they do the mambo dance that they practiced, okay, throughout earlier in the movie. So that part was believable. At least the dance they're doing is the same dance we saw them do earlier, okay? So it's not like she just spontaneously fucking started dancing incredible, okay? And no, Baby's not that great of a dancer, all right? Anyway, Baby's mom and Lisa are impressed. They're like, "Oh my God," you know, and they're just like, "Oh my God, like how the fuck did Lisa all of a sudden fucking start loving her sister? Like when the fuck did that happen? They never fucking liked each other, all right?" Anyway, so Baby's mom is there, okay, and she goes up she says something to Jake, okay? She says, you know, when she sees Baby up there dancing all exotic and shit, getting spun around and shit, you know, she looks at Jake and she's like, "I think she gets that from me," which was kind of a weird thing. That's like the first and last thing she says in the whole fucking movie. I think that was probably her only line. Now, I'm pretty sure it's not, but that's the only one I remember. Okay, in this whole fucking movie. That's the only sentence she ever says in the whole fucking movie, which sucks because the actress that plays Marjorie Hausman is a woman named Kelly Bishop. Now, you've probably seen her from fucking Gilmore Girls. I haven't, because I never fucking watched that show. I never watched Gilmore Girls. You know why? Because I'm not fucking gay, all right? But anyway, she's on that show, for those of you who watch that show, okay? That's where you recognize her from, okay? But Kelly Bishop, actually, in the late 70s, she was a hottie, okay? And she's a Broadway actress, dancer, and singer. She actually won a Tony Award, okay? In 1976, she was in A Chorus Line, okay, which is probably one of the gayest fucking shows ever made. They actually made a movie about it, a movie version of that Broadway show in the early 80s. But no, I did not watch it, once again, because I'm not fucking gay. But apparently she was on the Broadway version of the show, and she won a Tony Award. So she's actually a real life singer, professional singer, dancer, Broadway singer and dancer, performer. So I thought, like, what the fuck did you waste her on this role? She only had like 2 fucking lines in the whole fucking movie. She's not essential to the plot at all. She doesn't do a goddamn thing in this whole fucking movie. And she's a Tony winning. How many other fucking characters in this movie won a Tony? Now, I know Jennifer Grey's dad won a Tony, because he's a professional Broadway singer, actor, dancer. I remember him from Cabaret with Liza Minnelli, okay? But not Jennifer Grey herself. Like, what the fuck? You wasted this talented actress from the 70s, and you wasted her in this fucking movie, man. What the fuck were you thinking? God damn. Anyway, she does nothing, and she's a professional singer, dancer, Broadway. Tony Award winning. And she does nothing in this fucking movie. Anyway, sorry, Kelly Bishop. You deserve better. Okay, anyway. So that's going on, okay? They almost kiss on stage. Johnny and Baby almost kiss. They don't kiss, but they get close, like they're about to, but they don't. All right? So that happens, okay? The poor girls are back there. The poor girls that work there, the dancers that work there, just back there like, all of a sudden the guys disappeared from that shot. They're not there. It's just the girls there. The greaser girls are there just like, they're all getting wet and turned on by this fucking dance and by the song. They had the time of his life. Whatever. Fuck you. So Johnny does a slow-mo jump off the stage. Yeah, we get into the fucking action-adventure territory here, where he fucking jumps. It reminds me of Roadhouse, when he jumped up and did that kick to that guy that used to fuck guys like him in prison. Remember that in Roadhouse? Yeah, he jumps up and does that slow-mo kick. Well, he does that here too, okay? He jumps up off the stage, just like that, like the fucking crane from fucking The Matrix. He does his own little fucking Trinity from The Matrix right there. And they do it in slow motion too. Jennifer Grey doesn't do it, but he does it, right? Okay, then he gets on stage, and it's time for the hip thrust, He starts bobbing his head, and then he does his hip thrust, and then he does his spins, and then he goes into some more gay shit. He gets on the floor, he gets on his knees, and he spins around on his fucking knees, and then while he's down on his fucking knees, he grabs a guy and unzips his zipper and starts, no, but that's pretty much what he would have done in real life, okay? No, what he does, he gets on his knees, and he starts doing the fucking... Now, the last time I saw that was at a fucking Beyonce concert, okay? Where he's on his fucking knees and just swinging his fucking hair back and forth, like he's having a fucking epileptic seizure. Now, I know that's sexy when girls do it, okay, but it's not sexy when guys do it. It looks fucking stupid as fuck. Anyway, so he does that anyway, because he's Johnny Castle. All right, so that's going on. Okay, and then all of a sudden, all the dancers that are there, the ones that work there, the poor ones, the blue-collar, non-Jewish people, they all decide to get into a dance with him. And of course, it's completely, perfectly choreographed. Okay, even though it's a spontaneous fucking dance, it happens in perfect synchronization. Okay, and baby, so they're doing the spontaneous, and they're looking at the camera the whole time they're doing it, and the audience just sitting there like. The fucking old fucking Jewish people are just sitting there in their nice dresses and their nice suits, just like fucking with their dicks in their hand, not knowing what to do. Anyway, Johnny's just doing his fucking... doing all that fucking shit, right? Yeah. Okay, and it's all perfectly choreographed. Okay, and then they help Baby get off the stage, and she runs and she does... She does a lift, and this time he picks her up, okay? This time he picks her up. That's the famous scene from the fucking movie. Fuck that noise, dude. He would have dropped her in real life. They only practiced it once, and she fucked it up. So, no, I don't believe that this would happen at all. Now, if they've been practicing for, a week or two, and they got it down, okay, I would have believed it, but that never happened, okay? They never fucking did that lift perfectly. Some more fucking bullshit to get the girls all wet. All right? So that's what I think of that, all right? And they synchronize the song, I've had the time of my life. So when she does her fucking eagle spread, yeah, she spread something, all right, in one of her arms. Okay, so anyway, so Marjorie, so that's all going on. Everyone's proud. Everyone's jerking each other off. They're all fucking happy now. You know, all the depression is gone in the universe, and everyone's just fucking playing with themselves. Okay, Marjorie dances with the fucking little short, tiny little man, Neil Kellerman, the little fucking asshole with the big nose, whose grandpa Max owns the whole fucking estate, the Kellerman estate that they're staying at. Yeah, he shows up out of fucking nowhere. Okay, and starts dancing with Marjorie. All right, baby's mom. Okay, Penny starts dancing with Jake. Yeah, Jake Hausman. Yeah, you know the doctor. Yeah, okay, yeah, baby's dad. I don't know where the fuck that. Maybe it's a thank you for fucking saving her life from the back alley abortion she had. Max shits himself when he sees two fucking old lady lesbians dancing with each other. Like I'm talking like Golden Girl lesbians. All right, they're dancing with each other. He's about shits himself when that happens. But later on it's okay because he starts dancing with some woman in a red dress, and it looks like he's having a fucking stroke when he's doing that. Johnny takes baby out the back. He's going to take her out there. I guess he's going to fuck her in the car. But Jake Hausman stops Johnny and tells him, hey, listen, I know you're not the one that got Penny in trouble. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. And then he looks at baby, okay? He's like, you look wonderful out there. And she's like, oh, daddy. She gives him a hug, you know. And then he looks at Johnny and says like, and no cream pies. And then he walks away because we know what's going to happen there. All right, so that's going on. Everyone's dancing. Everyone's fucking having a cataleptic fucking fit. Everyone's spinning around and shit, you know, on the dance floor. Everyone's going fucking crazy. It's like a fucking orgy, but with their clothes on. Okay, even Tito Suarez is dancing with Penny now because I guess Jake's not dancing with her anymore. Billy, little fucking nerd boy Billy, who's trying to fucking hit on baby the whole fucking time, oblivious to the fact that she doesn't give two shits about him. Mr. I'm going to volunteer all this information in the hopes it'll get me laid, and doesn't get laid. Starts dancing with fucking Lisa, and I guess she has a sympathy dance with him. Now Lisa cannot dance worth a fucking shit. She's terrible, but I don't give a fuck because her tits are full on display and they look fucking amazing. I just want to jump up there and grab them. All right, so that's going on here. Okay. And she really does have some incredible tits. Okay, anyway, so Max is there, like I say, he's having a stroke dancing with some fucking woman. Okay, and then Jake decides to fucking get down and show some moves, you know, with his wife Marjorie, who's a professional Tony winning fucking Broadway, a dancer, singer, and actress, okay, and doesn't do a fucking thing, okay? She showed more passion dancing with fucking short little Neil earlier than she does with her own fucking husband. Okay, so Johnny and Baby, they slow dance together, okay, and then all of a sudden Johnny starts lip singing a song that was written in 1986. He's like, oh, I had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear, it's the truth. And I owe it all to you. Yeah. So, of course, and everyone just starts jerking themselves, okay? Yeah. Like that would happen in real fucking life, man. He's actually singing along to a song that came out 23 years in the future. Get the fuck out. I'm supposed to believe this shit? Anyway, so they kiss in the middle of the fucking floor, dance floor. Okay, they're the only ones not dancing. They're in the middle of the dance floor. Everyone else is dancing. Even Baby's parents are dancing. Okay, now Vivian, the married woman who got up, her husband's not there, of course not. Okay, she just gets up and is like all pissed off and walks away. So we don't see her again. Okay, everyone's there dancing. Okay, and you know Johnny and fucking Baby are just kissing. They're just slow kissing right there in the middle of the dance floor while this song is being played. Okay, and everyone's oblivious to them. Okay, and then all of a sudden, he decides to pick Baby up like this. You know, and then he puts her back down, and then fade out, the movie's fucking over. All right, thank fucking God. That, my friends, was Dirty Dancing from 1987. I thought it was a piece of shit the first time I saw it in 1988. No, I didn't see it when it first came out. I just heard the songs on the fucking radio all the fucking time because I was in fucking middle school when this shit happened, okay? I didn't like the fucking movie the first time I saw it. I saw it again. I still don't fucking like it. There's some good things in this movie, don't get me wrong. Jennifer Grey is actually a great actress. She actually performed the hell out of Baby, okay? But the script fucking sucks, okay? And you can't outact a great script, okay? I love Patrick Swayze. I'm a big fan of his, especially his other movies he's done, you know, like fucking Point Break, okay? Like Roadhouse is one of my favorite movies. One of my top 5 guy movies of all time is Roadhouse. That's a great fucking movie. Point Break is a great fucking movie. Ghost is a great fucking romantic movie, you know? His acting was good in those, okay? His acting fucking sucks here, okay? Like, I don't believe anything he's fucking saying. He's a fucking asshole, and we're supposed to sympathize with this guy even though he's a fucking piece of shit, just like everyone else in this fucking movie kids, including Baby. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? How am I supposed to feel loyalty or sympathize with any of these characters? Okay, the fucking dad, Jake, is a fucking dumbass who doesn't give a shit about his own fucking family. Okay, the mom doesn't do a goddamn thing this whole fucking movie, even though she's probably the most talented person in the whole fucking cast. Okay, the sister Lisa is just a fucking bitch who all of a sudden out of nowhere decides to love her sister, even though she doesn't tell her shit. Okay, Baby's just fucking happens to be at the right place at the right time, listening, eavesdropping, okay, and spying on all this fucking information that she has no business fucking knowing. And the other characters like Billy are just there to fucking feed her information. The assholes like Bobby are just there to confirm that they're assholes. Okay, like they would ever say that to a stranger, much less a guest at the fucking hotel. Okay, the poor people that work there are all scared of losing their jobs, yet they do everything they can to get fucking fired. I mean, this is fucking stupid. It's a stupid fucking piece of shit. Okay, and it's supposed to distract you from the fact that fucking Patrick Swayze's 34 years old and Jennifer Grey's character is fucking 17. I'm done. Anyway, I thank you for watching this long, and I will review another chick flick soon. I'm just doing these until fucking the new episodes of Sex and the City come back. Yeah, and I'm gonna jump into that shit. Okay, but anyway, I thank you very much for watching this long, and I'll see you soon on my next movie review. Okay, I don't know what it is yet, but I'll announce it once I think of one. All right, so thank you. Bye.